Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, we're diving into the world of low-fidelity prototyping using Figma. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what a lo-fi prototype is, why it's such a powerful tool in UX design, and you'll know how to add simple but effective interactions to your very own wireframes. So whether you're just starting out or looking to sharpen your design process, you're in the right place. Let's kick things off by understanding what low-fidelity design actually means. When you hear low-fidelity prototype, think of it like a rough draft of your favorite story. It's not polished or full of detail, but it captures the big ideas and lets you experiment without holding back. In design, low fidelity usually refers to quick sketches, basic diagrams, or wireframes that strip away all the bells and whistles. You're not worrying about colors, images, or detailed typography just yet. Instead, you're focusing on the structure and flow, where buttons go, what happens when you click them, and how information is organized. This stage is all about getting feedback fast and making changes without the worry of losing time or investing too many resources. Plus, it helps teams spot problems and brainstorm new ideas way before they get too attached to specifics. For today's example, I've put together a basic lo-fi add-to-cart user interface in Figma. As you can see, it's nothing fancy, just a few simple shapes representing products, buttons, and maybe a placeholder for where the cart icon might be. If you're looking at your own wireframe and thinking, wow, this looks kind of plain, that's exactly the point. The power of low fidelity is in its simplicity. It lets you concentrate on how things work, not just how they look. Now, let's make this prototype come alive by adding an interaction. The idea here is that when a user clicks the Add to Cart button, we want a payment success overlay to appear. Why use an overlay? Think of overlays like those pop-up messages you often see confirming your action, like payment successful. They're great for giving users instant feedback without taking them away from their current screen. To add this interaction in Figma, select your Add to Cart button, then open up the Prototyping tab. Set the trigger to on-click and choose Open Overlay. For placement, let's center the overlay on the screen. This makes it clear and easy for users to spot. You'll want the overlay to close when someone clicks outside of it. This mimics the kind of intuitive behavior we've all come to expect on modern websites and apps. For background, you might want to dim or blur the main UI underneath with a subtle color overlay. This helps focus your user's attention on the success message. Next, let's set the animation. Choose Move In so the overlay slides gently into view and pick Ease Out for the animation curve. It gives a more natural, pleasant feeling as things appear on screen. A duration of around 300 milliseconds usually feels just right, fast enough that it doesn't interrupt the user experience, but not so quick that it feels abrupt. Once you have all of that set up, don't forget to hit Preview in the top right corner of Figma. This is your moment to test out the interaction from a user's perspective. Click the Add to Cart button and watch your overlay come to life. If it doesn't look quite right, don't stress. It's totally normal to tweak things a bit until you get that perfect, intuitive feel. That wraps up part 1 of our tutorial on building low-fidelity prototypes in Figma. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want to see the next steps. Don't forget to subscribe for more hands-on Figma tutorials and design tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.